When President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. delivers his first State of the Nation speech on Monday at the Batasang Pambansa's plenary hall, he shall have come full circle from the very first one his father delivered back there in the early 80s. From then on, it has been the default venue for all presidential State of the Nation addresses. Again, our Melalas Moras fills us in on other locations dating back to the Commonwealth Republic in this report. On Monday, July 25, the Filipino people will witness the first ever State of the Nation address of President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. This will take place at the Batasang Pambansa in Quezon City, which houses the legislators from the lower chamber of Congress. But did you know that in Philippine history, this is not the only venue where former presidents held their respective SONAs? Former President Manuel L. Quezon had his SONA at the National Museum, formerly known as the Legislative Building in Manila. He was also the first Philippine president who was able to deliver a State of the Nation address, as his predecessor Emilio Aguinaldo didn't have one. Among other former chief executives who delivered their SONAs from the National Museum were Ramon Magsaysay, Carlos P. Garcia, and Diosdado Macapagal. Meanwhile, for former Presidents Sergio Osmeña and Manuel Rojas, they had their SONAs in Lepanto Street in Manila. Osmeña had only one SONA, which took place on June 9, 1945. Out of all the past presidents, Elpidio Quirino had the most different SONA as he delivered it from the United States. He was recuperating at the Johns Hopkins Hospital in Maryland when he delivered his SONA to the joint session of Congress via radio broadcast. Meanwhile, because of the length of service of the current chief executive's father, former President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., he also had the most number of SONA locations. He had it at the old Legislative Building, Malacanang, Quirino Grandstand, PICC, and Doneta Park. On top of that, he's also the first president to use the Batasang Pambansa as his SONA location. And from then on, he was followed by his successors up until now. According to political analyst Ramon Casiple, more than the location, the content is more important when it comes to the President's State of the Nation address. And as the first SONA of President Marcos Jr. nears, he's expecting him to deliver his plans and programs which truly respond to the needs and expectations of the Filipino people.
Hindi naman necessary sa ating konstitusyon kung saan gagawin yan at kung paano gagawin. Ang mahalaga, may latag mo yan sa harap ng mamamayan. At ang pinakamadali dyan ay sa Kongreso mo gagawin kasi sila gumagawa ng batas.
Melalas Moras for the Nation.